Hi guys, so this video is about Dara is going home thanks to HeftiWefty. So I just saw that on his channel. I saw the also the comment. Let me just bring it up to you. Here it's said here from Hefty. Say, hi Darrell. It's looking like the 12th of December will be the day we fly back to the UK. And Dara responded back, okay, I have to try find money for my overstay. I have everything, NBI still in date, and my vaccine. So right now he just need pay for his overstay. I believe it was 3,000 peso a month per month, and I think probably he was just if they left like on the 12th, I think it will be just 1 month, or the worst case scenario will be 2 months. So as we all know that there's no money coming in for him right now. So if you wanna help him out, I mean, like maybe $5-10, even $5-10, that he will, I'm sure he will appreciate it. Just imagine, like, let's say if 100 people chip in 500 apiece, that's $500, or $10, that would be 1,000. I mean, it's probably it's not, not going to hurt you if you, especially if you are in out in West, U.S. Australia or UK, or those country. What is now five bucks is what 10, even $10. It's almost. I mean, if you just go to to a fast food, it's gonna cost you at least $10, right? So if only if you feel like if you want to help, help this man. Um, I know there's a lot of going on saying about Dara. For me, I was looking at him. He was. We all know. I think we all agree that he was sick. He's sick. He need help. He need his health back. He has to go back to UK. That's what I said. The same thing with broke expat John. Actually, looking at the video now of Dara, it just remind me almost exactly situation when we saw broke expat John. When Paul featured him and found him, he was just almost like identical, like Dara right now. It's very skinny, really down, and then but people just fell for John. Maybe it's the way Paul presented, because Paul, he's pretty good. He was pretty good with. Is a good interviewer, and then also Brock Expert John has this like um, charismatic. He has this like childish behavior for an adult. And we also know that he's not all there. He's a little bit. I don't know what you call that, but I don't even want to say, maybe, because I'm not sure. But his behavior is not like a normal for his age. So I think people were touched by that. By also with the story. Going through three Filipina, all are just taking advantage of him. And then finally, he down to his last money, and then the last girlfriend, family just took advantage of him, wiping out totally, and people just fell for that. And of course, we all know what happened. Then the next, money just pouring right in, and unlike the other situation, he has a considered to be a successful marriage. He's been with his Filipina for 12 years. So this is not like that's a totally different than John. So maybe people doesn't feel sorry for Dara. Compared to John, I don't know. And also what else? But both appearance almost the same. They were so very weak. Very skinny, very weak, and then as we have seen with Brock after Paul got the help, like a month later, he was looking much better. John was looking much better, and then start eating well, and then finally, he was also almost like Dara doesn't want to leave, his Filipina, but he have no choice. Finally, the community that are supporting him say, hey, you know what? If this money run out, you're on your own. So that leave him no choice, and he left. He went back to state, and he's the last we heard he was working. So it worked out. It worked out for Brock X Pajan, and this is what this same thing. I felt like when I heard the story of Dara, I feel like he has to go back. He has to go back. There's no other alternative. First of all, he's already overstay, and that it's gonna get in trouble. Down the road if he continue to to overstay his visa. At the same time, he need to get well. And then we all know that. As far as I know, in UK, health care is free for the citizen. So he need to go back. I know some people said, some of my viewers saying, why don't you just stay here? I mean, you can. It's cheaper. The medical here is cheap, but this man have no income. There's no money coming in, and both him and his wife have no income coming in. So where you gonna get the? Are the viewers gonna pay for that? And then what if that happened? And then people will say, oh, you just wanna looking for handout. So basically, it's gonna be like almost like a ice cream man, just like. Just sit there and just give you hint that what he need. Oh, I need something. I need food on the table. I need clothing. I need this and I need that. I don't think that's what you want to see. Even though that he was reluctant to go back to UK, but he know there's no alternative. He has to go back. And he finally agreed. As let me show you this. No, actually, yeah, I already did show you that he said okay, but he need to find money. And then also, I wanted, since I bring this up already, one of the viewer, Bad Boy, said, you have a place here in Yorkshire to stay, plus warm clothes, plus help for your wife and son. I rang about for you. Trust in me. And then Dara said, wow, Bad Boy, that is a good news. I was worried about what I was going to do when I get back. I will have a date when I leave here. When I leave, here is going to let me know. Oh, he is going to let me know 1 week before thanks. So and I the latest video of Darrell, he was also trying to reach out to Bad Boy. So for Bad Boy to contact him so they can he wants to know where's this place, at least let's just hope the offer was legit. It's not just those one of the things that sometimes people will say something like that, and they don't mean it. So let's just hope that the offer was legit, and hopefully Bad Boy can get in touch with Dara to see how can he help him with the accommodation, and then also if anybody especially in Yorkshire or in England, if you have a place that you can help Dara or know somebody, just contact him. I think he can. He will really need that help. Something like I was saying that something similar to Brock Expat John. That there's like a group that kind of help him out once he arrived. Even there's from UK. Without money, and then it just and then his health is not very good, and then at the same time he's going back there in December. It's a winter time, so it's going to be very cold I believe also in England. It's very cold because I know a little bit. I only been to London one time. It was a long time ago, but I have a coworker who is English, so I know a little bit about London. Anyway, so yeah, if anybody wanna give provide that even just for a ride, I'm sure I'm sure he can take also public transportation. But if somebody can provide give him a ride to where he need to go, like to get this PIP. And then talking about the PIP, I know there's people saying, oh, he's not going to get it because he's out of the country for so long. I think like almost 3 years. And then if that happened, they will cut off your benefits. And I think that's what happened, because he that's what he said. He was not able to go back. I think like every 3 years you have to go back to kind of renew it, or go you have to reassessment, something like that. They have to make sure you're still you're still not capable or working or something like that. But he need to try. He need to try to see if he can get approved by with that PIP. I think that is going to be a big help for him. Because for with his current condition, he can really use some government help. It's such a sad situation though, of what's going on. I mean, we even here we have people crossing the border, and then once they're here, they're getting help from the government. And then when I look around, I see American citizens who are being homeless. I know there's a lot of saying that because they are homeless because that's their lifestyle, that's their choice, and most of these people are drug addict or something like that. I hear you, and I think you are right. Probably maybe a good percentage have some drug problem with this. But I also believe that there are some good people just fall on hard time. I'm talking about homelessness in the U.S. and there's so many. You were not gonna believe it. It's everywhere. And now, how do I know that? Because I just went for a cross country drive, from Florida to Arizona, and every state, almost like every state, at every stoplight, you see homeless people. It's not only in Florida or in Arizona or there's so many. Texas, there's so many. That is just heartbreaking. And then if you see the situation in Pennsylvania, you just Google the Kensington Street in Pennsylvania. You break your heart. With like you're not gonna believe this. That is America. People like a zombie. Anyway, so I think some people doesn't like when Dara was asking for people help. But this is what I can say though. He's not a professional. He's not a professional. If you want to call that an e-beggar, he's not a professional. a pro will not ask you outright, or directly. A pro will always give you hint. They act like even a big shot, just like Ice Cream Man. He will, he'll come on live and he, still like smoking or whatever, having coffee, and he have the, have the even have the that the pride, or I don't know how to describe it, having a nice coffee while he was e-begging for people to, but of course he doesn't come out right say, hey, you know what, can you send me $50? No, he doesn't do that. He just give you hint all the time. He say, oh, my van break down, I need a new battery, but just it's not out of budget right now. He's a pro. These are pro. And when you watch Tintin, of course, he go like, oh, this is, what we do is we call it, what do you call that? He has a very nice, like, is a leap of faith, something like that. I cannot remember what he always saying, something like that, leap of faith. We just do this. We're building this church without fun, but we just something like that, leap of faith, something with faith. These are professional, e-beggar, or some would say scammer. That's in their case, he's not. He's not a professional, and he just need help. And for me, I'm seeing somebody is down on his luck, and also kind of emotional drain, and he's not feeling well. He's sometimes, the thinking is not, and then before you knew it, and you just almost like begging. For me, like I keep saying, I don't consider, that type of thing as an e-beggar, because you have to also remember, it can happen to you. It can happen to you. It happened to me. It happened to me when I was very young. I was a teenager. I at that time, I was 15 years old, thinking that money is not gonna, it will never end. I will always have money. I was spending like crazy, and then when our business finally collapsed, I am really down on my, I got nothing. We were totally wiped out, and I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Sometimes you cannot think straight, but it's not the same. I was 15 years old, and they are 63 now. So, when you're younger, you still, even though you're down, but you still have that fighting spirit. You still, you feel you're strong. You'll be okay. You don't need anybody. You're tough. But when you're 60, it's not the same. It's not the same playing field. So. That is just my humble opinion. And then, like I said, he's better off going back home. There's more he can do than in the Philippines. Philippines, where he's gonna get help. In at least in UK, even here in US, I never seek out any financial assistance, or like any food stamps. So I don't really know, but I know people are getting that help. I know people are can get so many things. That's what I'm just reading or watching it on the news. And I actually have read some article comparing. I read at one time, I was reading an article. I just can't remember from which. One of the big publication, they were trying to compare American citizen compared to an illegal. So they were comparing this American citizens can make probably like let's just say make $3,000 a month, right? That's considered a good money. Or even let's just say that American citizen can make $4,000 a month, compared to this illegal. Let's just call Jose, right? Will I get in trouble by using the name Jose? Maybe I'll get trouble, right? Joe and Jose. Let's just say Joe and Jose, right? So Joe was making 4,000. Jose was making $2,000, you know, but Jose was illegal, right? Joe was American citizen. He's born here, and if you think if you count everything by because Joe has to pay taxes, and then he has to pay home insurance, all those kind of thing, car insurance. He could end up with a negative, while Jose, even though he's only making 2,000, he will if you break it down, because he's going to get a lot of assistance, he's better off than Joe. I seen it. If I found it again, I'll show you again. So what? Why am I telling you this? I lost it. I usually tell you something, and then I have some there's a reason to tie it. I forgot where I was going on that one. I don't know. I don't know why I tell you that. But I was just comparing. I was just comparing to what's going on, between the legal and then the illegal. I was just trying to compare, But going back to I'm saying that it's better to go back home, because you will get more help than to stay in the Philippines. The Philippines, you're a foreigner, you're not going to get any help. I don't know. I don't think you can get anything from Philippine government. I mean, they already have a hard time helping their own citizen, let alone to help a foreigner. So that was just my my opinion. Anyway, so check out. I'm gonna put the link again of Darrell. Check out. So he's leaving in about maybe 2 weeks. He's gonna go. If everything according to the plan, they're leaving on the 12th of December. So it's I'm sure it's a very exciting time. Also, at the same time, also there's a lot of question in his mind. So let's just be more be reasonable. Don't try to beat a man when they are so when he's down already. So anyway, let me know your thought. If you have any suggestion, good suggestion, for Dara, just comment below. Thank you again for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye now.